Okay.
You already
Oh,
invited.
Oh, he's already in there. Okay. Knock it on down.
Champing at the bit.
There we go. Okay, wow, it's really grimy. This is gonna be a problem.
You just jump right into the game. Let's see here.
Let me switch extensions.
Yep. Yeah, this thing is absolutely massive.
Yeah, I mean, mostly I'm just concerned about what it's going to take to actually get the soot off. It's coming. There we go. It's starting to come along. Sort of. Is that another layer? There's
infinite stone soap.
Oh, that works. I'll just do that.
Get out that soap out.
Yeah,
The
that's
first
doing
thing
it.
to do here is to clean this statue in the middle.
Downloading Frederick's Dirt. Here we go.
This one right here?
As I'm doing.
Oh, okay. All right, let me know if you need a hand or anything. Sort of getting the
this thing has a lot of nooks and crannies on it.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Hello, people in chat.
Oh wow, that is dirty.
It is. It is really gross.
Okay, who messed up Dragon's Temple? Okay.
With the nut nozzle. This. Get some of these.
A little distance. Yeah, that works.
See here.
Actually, that's too far away, I think.
Oh.
I'm not sure I'm even getting the top of the statue with a long extension. I need the extra long extension.
You need to snipe that.
Even then.
Snipe it good.
Extend yourself.
Or you just walk up. Man, even with my 3000 water hose, it's
Okay, we can just jump up on there. That's good. Let's see. Whoops.
great, and they.
Let's just go stubby. Alright, statue.
You are crying.
That was just a symbol on the statue.
Oh, statue symbol. Alright. What are you chortling at, Juicy?
It takes me like 2 seconds to just spray a little portion of this.
Yeah, this is gonna be this is not gonna be a light job.
Hey, a helicopter.
Yeah, the helicopter's over there.
Yep.
And
the van.
Go, people. Helicopter. It's carrying our van. That's how we got here.
Really? Let me see.
The van's loaded onto it.
I didn't see it from my angle. Wow, it did.
It's pretty epic. We're like the special forces of power washing.
mean,
Eh,
like I said before, it's kind of weird that there's no other power wash experts in this town.
eh.
There were, but they're all washed up. Okay, sorry.
They're all washed up.
I had a Stoker moment. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to use the plain old red nozzle.
Statues.
Well, to be very honest, I think I'm gonna go clean the little tiny lookies.
Trident, the statue symbol. X is the podium.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna clean the big areas, just the tiny nooks and crannies.
Stuff not getting? Wow, okay.
Just basically covered in.
So just drop
There
the
we
mud bomb on the temple.
And just
That was a funny prank, bro.
you figured you'd be able to do a plot just by, shoving the sea into this place. Get a good.
Sink it over the island. Sink it good.
Thank you, Ash Grey Tree and Drifter Claps for these subscriptions.
Huzzah! Thank you.
Thank you, Wakey.
Ash asks, "Is this the final mission?" Yes, this one is the final mission.
This
So
is
far.
it. This is the moment when all of our extensive training finally comes to fruition.
As of version 1, this is the final mission.
Like all those, like, rake lines right there. Let's see, I'm gonna wash this rock. No.
The fact that I can walk up the pyramid makes things considerably easier.
Yes, it does. Although it makes me wonder what the scaffolding is for. Can you take it inside?
Good question.
I think it is.
There's probably some. There'll be some point where you need it. I'm sure.
Reach the inside of the temple up above.
Atrium mural.
There's murals in here?
Apparently.
Atrium mural.
Oh, good. Fast.
Ah, yes, the prophecy. The PowerWash.
It was prophesied that we would wash this junk. Monkey junk.
Something great flood. I don't know.
Man, will we vet the tools to wash this deal, this bucket of rust.
Boy.
And this one is showing us washing the Ferris wheel, which I don't think we've done together. The rather complicated one.
Huh. Man, washing Ferris wheel in real life would probably be scary.
I imagine they've got like something like what they use for power lines. Like they have one of those trucks with a raisable platform or some such.
I really wasn't a fan of heights when I was a kid. Well, of course, they always tell you don't look down, GC. But, it was like, I can't stop. I don't do it anymore, but still.
I'm okay if it's like a fairly sturdy ladder. If the ladder's janky in any way, I don't even,
Yeah,
you know.
My stepdad is used to it, but
Thank
not
you
me.
also Simon Tesla for the subscription.
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks, Simon.
Aslan, no signs.
Yeah, this one is showing. I suppose it's supposed to be one of the airplanes,
Oh yeah.
even though the wings have like feathers on. But you know, ancient
Oh,
people interpreting
we
prophecies.
we doing like a Von Daniken kind of thing. Cheers to the gods.
Yeah. In fact, I think that's what that stage was named.
Oh yeah, nice.
Everyone wants to be God these days.
Cleaning out. Yeah, the bathroom that's on this one.
There's a
What
bathroom
are
here?
these over here? Ship.
Wait a minute.
Several of the houses. Yeah, the
They
temple.
they literally have prophecies of us cleaning houses. What?
Yes. There's several of the previous stages are in here.
What? Okay.
Nice.
I know you guys said that earlier, but I thought you were joking. Then
No,
I
I'm not
then you said
joking.
that. Hmm. Man invented cleaning toes, and it was prophesized.
Search for car wash on Spotify, so I've been listening to, and it's all like, it's like the kind of stuff you'd expect at like Johnny Rockets, you know, like Pink Cadillac and Good Vibrations, stuff like that.
Man invented a girl, and it was prophesized. Purple one will lead the ball. I just made that up. Wow, it actually makes sense.
You speak of the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the Force. You think it's this purple cat?
Yes.
Frederick said it explains in story mode that the UFO guys were time travelers who went back in time and told the ancient Atlantis guys about us. Okay.
Force.
So we caused our own prophecy. That's how that works.
Cool. So it's ontological.
Watch the UFOs. Watch the UFOs. Spaceship. They put us in history. Okay. Oh, these look good. Okay, I'll watch these. Ooh, I can hear the wind in this game pretty well.
I have most of the sound effects turned off.
Anyway. All the paint on this is still nice and whole after undoubtedly thousands of years on it.
You just do their thing.
It's really good varnish. Really, really good varnish. I don't know.
Hasn't even
I know
yellowed.
nothing about it.
Yeah, believe it or not, this is not by the same people who made Viscera Cleanup Detail. Also, pretty sure in Viscera Cleanup Detail, there's a lot more mechanics. This is just spray at the dirt until it goes away.
You know, somebody gifted me that game. I've never played it.
Which game?
Viscera Cleanup Detail.
And it has like the same sort of Zen kind of thing because there's not really any time limit. Just have to just clean it until it's done.
Right.
Roscoe asks, so semi-serious question, how is this like/unlike Super Mario Sunshine? Well,
Well,
this game has all the best parts of Super Mario Sunshine.
doesn't have the
And
music.
you don't
That's
have any secret levels, so win-win.
Yeah.
only thing I'd say it's wrong with this one. There's no Super Mario Sunshine music, which was good.
I mean, Sunshine's, fundamentally a platformer with a cleanup mechanic. This is just a cleanup game. I mean,
Yeah.
we're not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super Mario Sunshine needed more of this, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
They sort of gave up on it about halfway through the game.
Even though I never,
Go ahead.
really played the game much, I only own 2 copies of it. I still remember music in it.
I only played it at my cousin's house, and I didn't get very far because I found it kind of frustrating. Let's see if the soundtrack's on Spotify. There it is. Why not?
Found it. In fact, I'm gonna play some music right now. Super Mario Sunshine. Why not? Delfino Plaza.
Yeah. Very much like Super Mario Sunshine, this game also has a volcano. Unlike Super Mario Sunshine, it does not have the most boring level of the game in it. There's more murals up here on the second floor.
What this would be like if it was ported like the Quest and there was a VR version. Probably about the same.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're working on a VR version.
When somebody sees something succeed, they're gonna copy it. Look at Smash Brothers. After that was over. Ooh, that's a big cool volcano over there.
So much corner grime.
Miller said he was going to be here, but where is he?
He did. The burbs AWOL. Not cool.
Listen to the Starman melody. That's awesome while you're playing this game.
Yeah, Mario games have always had really good orchestration. Or that's not the right word. Like composition. I don't know. You know what I mean. Good
Yeah.
arrangement. Whatever. Grime. Just it's so nasty. It's like washing off. I'm assuming it's like seaweedy kind of grime. Because the temple was underwater.
What's so cool about the Starman melody though is that they play every single Starman theme 4 times in a row, and it immediately cuts to the next Mario, and that's pretty cool. Like no, they don't skip a beat. You never played Mario World, dude. How'd you ruin that beat? Personally, think my favorite Starman version is Yoshi's Island 2 or Yoshi's Island. Get it right, Spanish. Or I should say Mexican.
All right, good night, Tempo.
Night Tempo.
Good night.
Get some rest. Love the textures. They're so textural.
This is the playground with the Stegosaurus slide depicted as an actual Stegosaurus with a collar
awesome.
on.
Nice. Missing all the cool stuff by doing the outside walls, but somebody's got to do it.
Giant stone hand, the statue, and the UFO.
Is that the Stoker?
That's
No.
Miller.
Oh, it's the burb.
I was going to be here before 10, and then the highway was completely closed. All lanes.
Oh shit, were you at work?
No. I was
Oh.
out playing Magic.
Oh.
Hello, chat. Good night, Tempo.
This wall is oddly blank.
Sounds sus.
Is sus.
Starman power.
Curious what closed it? I don't know. All I saw was a giant field of red that wasn't moving at all, and I just slammed all the way over safely. Went all the way over to the lanes to get off the highway, and I'm just like, nope, not doing that.
Times.
That's the mayor's house and his boat. In which the statue of the mayor's cat is depicted as a lion.
Of course.
Playing Magic the Gathering, what a nerd. You're a nerd. Also, yes, I'm a nerd.
Are we all nerds?
Yes.
I fear it is true.
Alas. We are all
Yeah,
nerds.
let us lament this.
Don't touch me, bro. I'll go Street Fighter on you.
But you know what? The richest guy on the planet is a nerd, so you know we have reclaimed it. You know, it's ours. This time is ours. Fly your geek flag.
Oh boy, 67 megabytes of dirt to download.
It's all Federster.
Going at
Well,
about 20 kilobytes per second.
We've gotten rid of a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
43% of it.
Yeah, we're at 40.
Yeah, this level takes a long time. It took a very long time for me, especially because I was doing it solo.
Well, you got 5 of us now. I still don't got my fresher cleaner, but I'm going to get that soon. I'm at free $3,200.
Much.
Of course, I forgot that stars are preventing me from buying this. And yes, Wester's coming to Dead by Day. 7 minutes to destruction. He's out his voice. Thank God.
Am I in Central Time? Yes, I am in Central Time.
I thought you said Mayan Central Time. I'm like, Mayan Central Time?
I guess it's Central Time.
So you're just, oh yeah, user all central if I recall.
I am Pacific.
Oh, you're 4 hours behind that from me.
Yeah, it's only I've always had it the easiest with these streams. It's only 8:20 for me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, holy shit, it's like 2 a.m. for GC, but you're okay with it. You're okay with the night owl thing.
Yeah, my whole family is night owls now. Oh, hilariously enough, my brother was saying, GC, how come you're... where's our night owl activities these days? I said, we're doing all these, we're just watching things. Because where's... I'm laughing.
I can do it at midnight. I would absolutely need another coffee dose to go as late as you do, like 2 a.m.
Yeah. It's like I said, it was pretty much 2 reasons I kept staying up at this time. It was because of work, where I normally got off at 1 o'clock, and of course, the house pets.
Yeah.
So, and that was pretty much it. I try to refrain from drinking hot chocolate at night, but it happens. But luckily, I got the hold of it over the years.
Gotta get that theobromine fix.
Yeah. Next year is gonna be fun, Mitch. My schedule, though. Oh boy.
Have you guys already done the outside?
I'm working on it,
Yeah, this is work.
kind of laboriously, but that's all right.
I am at 26% of dirt downloaded.
That's up there doing the windows or whatever.
I don't even think I can reach the ceiling.
Oh wow, that's
Extra long
green.
extension and the soap nozzle.
Yeah.
Oh man, using the red water hose on this, and I'm spraying the green stuff, and that's gross.
It's like it. Yeah. It's very It's perfect grime color. Like it really is. Just like it's the color of like ship gunk.
Yeah. And also, I noticed this is actually a pretty cool detail, but if you spray the green gunk with the red hose, you could see the edge of the water, like the edge of the splashing water, get greenier until it goes away.
Nice.
It's gunking up, in other words. A cool and gross detail.
God, the Sunshine soundtrack is like the perfect thing to listen to for this. It's amazing. Oh, hey, GZ.
Yeah,
What are you? Oh, I see what you're doing.
the
Okay.
dragon head.
Right.
I'm getting the little hard details. Because I don't got anything that's strong enough for the big, dirty areas.
Gotta get those hard to reach spots.
New item. I already have that.
All right, I've hit 50%. When it says this may take several minutes at the bottom of the screen, it wasn't lying.
Yeah, well, the grime on this thing is it's bad. It's epic.
I still feel like the fact that it moves at like 50 kilobytes a second is problem on their end.
Yeah. Oh, can I? Do you all mind if I gripe about? I won't spend a lot of your time, but do you all mind if I gripe about my bandwidth issues and how it finally got resolved?
Go ahead.
How did it get resolved?
Okay, so this makes no sense, but apparently, I had my Ethernet cable run through my my UPS through my my unrippled power supply, and apparently, it can limit the speed of stuff, which, again, I don't know why. It's never been an issue before, but basically, after trying like a million different things on the phone with Comcast, we tried. You know, they asked if I was directly connected, you know, like a straight connection from the router to the PC, and I said no, and they said, you know, they said unplug it from the thing. And I didn't think it would make a difference, but it does. Like,
Young, I gotta say, that's one of the biggest mistakes my customers make.
really? Is that true? Is this
Yeah.
something everybody knows that and I don't?
No, it's not. It's just what happens is one of the biggest mistakes the customers make while I'm working is they have something plugged in and don't realize that if there's a problem with the connection, always make sure it's going straight to the connection and not like going through something else, because there is always something in them that interferes with the connection.
Yes. So, I mean, again, this has never been an issue before, but
Yeah.
once I took it out and plugged it directly into my PC, I had, you know, my maximum connection rate restored.
And I guess if the wire inside the UPS is just not the same rating as the cable that.
Well, I can't say what exactly caused it, but there's some tools out there I realize that they do limit the connection if a certain threshold, like you said, is reached. But that's, of course, you eliminate that problem just by directly connecting to the router or modem. That's it.
Well, I googled a bunch of stuff. I mean, after I did this, I googled the issue, and apparently, it's very much reliant on like the internal components and like the quality thereof.
Yeah.
And
Right.
a lot of the time, you just have to discover it through like customer reviews.
Mm-hmm.
So,
They're not going to tell you.
nope.
They're just going to, you know, leave it unsaid and imply that this is compatible with your current internet.
Yeah. The first tier customer service guy was really chipper and really friendly and all smiles, and the second tier guy was like the opposite.
And the second tier guy's been there longer.
Yeah. Ugh.
They usually second tier guys are basically what they go. They got to pull apart the detailed stuff because they have to assume sometimes. Although it's a wrong assumption on their part, they know that, but sometimes it gets past them at first level. But they assume the first level guy has done all the basic stuff before they got to them, and they're like, no, they didn't, and they're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's also like the first person you're going to call there is like the help desk person, right? They're a people person. They're not they're like an external support person. Whereas the second person you talk to is probably actually like a technician of some kind.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're
Well, that's basically what I am. I'm a first level technician. I basically do all the easy stuff fast. I'm not really like I'm not like a book smart. I just know all the simple stuff just by what they tell me and get it done right fast.
Ah,
But that's but yeah, there's actually a lot of ways to fix uh problems like that. If but the easiest way to fix a computer if you don't know what to do is just basically strip it down, go to basics. But the problem is also is that you got to figure out is do some people have their computers sort of do millions of things, and by stripping it, they gotta put all this stuff together. They're not going to be happy with that.
I've learned more than I ever thought I would about like motherboard stuff and memory. Um, I had to do a lot of like, well, not a lot. I had to do a little bit of upgrading with my new box.
Did you get to learn what SATA cables are?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I knew what they are. I didn't. I wasn't. I didn't know what they looked like. You know. Um, but yeah, I learned a bit about some of the connectors on the motherboard and SATA lanes and like how to seat. I popped in the
What's your PSU ranked at?
my power supply. I think it's 850 watts. I'm not sure.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. It's a decent system. It's not like state of the art. But it does all right. I can play games like Satisfactory and this game at high graphics levels now without any problem. Um, I've been dicking around in Blender also, and when and I also seeded I had to completely clean off the contact thing for the CPU cooler, and then reseed, and then put the thermal crap on it and reseed it all by myself like a big boy. Um, like it was just so nerve wracking for me, but I did it. I did it all by myself.
Good boy.
What kind of pattern did you use with your thermal paste? My favorite is the smiley face.
I just made a dot.
Oh,
It's your first time. You just make a
it's your
dot.
first time. Fine, fine.
Although I do like the idea of the smiley face.
You
I mean,
make,
I'll
a,
get
make a little squiggly like one of those Hostess cupcakes.
nice.
I think from what I've seen, technically the best is like a cross shape, but the smiley face is more fun. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Welcome to the pyramid.
They're like
Hello.
half done, but you know that
Yeah.
means it's only like 1/4 done at best.
At 99% is always going to be the longest.
It's it's like Xeno's paradox.
It's like your Windows updates.
The
I'm not
tortoise
familiar
never.
with that one.
Oh,
Really?
it's like basically it's like a thought experiment. Where a turtle's like creeping towards the finish line. I'm probably misquoting it, but it's like a turtle's creeping towards the finish line, and then like
I think the original is like Achilles is racing a turtle to the finish line. And obviously, Achilles will beat the turtle because he runs there. But in order for Achilles to get to the finish line, first he has to run halfway to the finish line. And before he can run halfway to the finish line, he has to run a quarter of the way to the finish line. And before he runs a quarter of the way to the finish line, he has to run an eighth of the way to the finish line. And if you keep going on like that, there's absolutely no way that Achilles can even get to the finish line to beat the turtle, because he has to keep reaching the halfway point first.
He has an infinite number of halfway points he has to reach first. Yeah.
of course, if you take that at face value, it means motion is impossible.
Well, that's why it was Zeno's paradox. They didn't really
Right.
have the math to explain what was happening until basically Newton invented calculus.
Yeah. And then you have like the summation of sets, and it's just like, yes, but that is still one. You have all those halves, but there's still one distance to finish line. All of them added up, even an infinite number of them.
Yeah, it's like 1 1/9 or something like that. It's a finite But
Oh,
I
if
guess,
you like add half plus a quarter plus an eighth plus a 16th, it's like negative 1/12 or something if you add all of them going
right.
to infinity. It's something weird like that where it's just like, well, technically it works like this.
Doesn't it use like Euler's number or something like that? One of those like limits kind of dealies. I don't know.
Something like that.
The first time I read this, it was in Games Magazine in the '80s, and I was maybe 12, and I was like, "Holy shit, it's unsolvable!"
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
If you want to understand unsolvable, go look up what NP hard is.
MP hard,
NP hard.
NP hard.
It's a computer term for problems that cannot be solved in a finite amount of time.
Is this like one of those deals where like quantum computers are going to change the whole deal?
Yes, that is literally what quantum computers are designed for, is that they can solve NP hard problems.
Nice. That's going to be
The
awesome.
thing about NP hard though is you can't generalize it.
Oh yeah.
Never
Yeah,
heard
so
of
if you could generalize it down, then it wouldn't be NP hard, it would be something else.
Right.
So
That-
they're-
like
they're not-
they have like demonstrated that you can solve NP hard problems, but you can't generalize them, because if you generalize an NP hard problem, there's like a way that you could like make it applicable to all NP hard problems ever. And
So they're all unique. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a Turing sort of thing, where it's like if one of them is solvable, then all of them are solvable through a series of equivalencies.
Right. And then they'd be NP easy.
They would.
and
I
you'd
believe
probably
that's the other
solve the
designation.
universe if you did that.
Scary thought.
Surely.
42.
You would, I think you would solve chaos. You would be able to predict any chaotic system.
That's an extremely scary idea. Because then you'd sort of like be a god. If you could predict the outcome of any kind of chaotic system, you would essentially be able to predict, anything.
Mm-hmm. If you could
And-
abstract everything out to a mathematical formula, a
Yeah.
mathematical model. Which is what apparently some people have done. Like there was the guy who apparently found the equation for altruism and it made him go insane.
Is that real, or is that like creepypasta or something?
It might be creepypasta, but yeah, it was basically this guy figured out he's like human kindness has literally zero will to it. It's literally a formulaic about whether a person will like donate or be generous or whatever.
I could believe that. I could believe it's just a function of like brain stuff. Brain stuff. That's a technical term.
Yeah.
Humans are predictable. It's like that's already known in mathematics.
Yeah.
It's just that, edge cases.
Yeah, it's one of
It's
the
all
things
the
where, like,
edge cases that make it complicated.
Yeah.
humans with an S are predictable. Any one human is not predictable.
Yeah, basically.
Right.
Yes.
When you have an amortized population, then it's easier to predict. That's why we do like census stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because once you have all that data, then you can make predictions. You cannot tell predict what any one person is going to do.
Right. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet. Now we need to wait for something minority report.
Ugh. Roshan Cookie says the 112 thing is a complex extension of the zeta function. Because the function is only defined in complex numbers with a real value larger than 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I've had a day today. I'm
Aww. I'm sorry.
not mathing well right now.
Math is like high brain cost.
Mm-hmm. No,
Math
I can't
is-
do anything high brain right now. I had dental work this morning, and now my teeth are killing me.
Oh, no, Miller. I had one friend who really, she was a super math whiz, and she really wanted to sell me on like the beauty of math. And I'm like, I was kind of like, outside of fractals, I don't really see it. I mean, I get that it's useful and elegant, but like, it's not like, wow, it's so pretty, you know.
Mhm.
But that's just me. I stick to the beauty of art.
I appreciate stuff like holy geometry and that kind of stuff. I have a couple pieces of art in my home that are just like string art of like geometric shapes and stuff.
I like phi. I like the golden ratio. I like practical applications of it in nature, like you know those fractal flowers and that one vegetable that's like in the spiraling whorls down to infinity or whatever.
I mean, like most of them.
No, there's one that's very specifically like it looks really. Hold on, let me find it.
Because I was gonna say, I believe pineapples
Oh
follow
yeah, yeah.
fractal.
No, there's
patterns
one,
with how the spines are.
Romanesco broccoli. Google that because it's like holy shit. There, it's just right there. The pattern is so painfully obvious. It's fun. It doesn't even look real. Like it looks like it's fake. But yeah, it's very much. It's just the Fibonacci plant.
Jonas, are you trying to sell me your off-brand fake broccoli?
No, hold on. Look here. I'll show you. I'll show you what actually. There's stock photos of this thing. That means it's real. Here, wait. Let me.
20% off now with code RUCRU.
60% with extra Canadian.
There, I linked it.
Yeah, this is free shipping to all locations in North America except for the US and Mexico.
Oh, that includes the poop part. Now.
But I mean, doesn't it look like this vegetable was designed by like robots or something?
Let me see. Yep. I mean, I see what you mean. I don't know about the robots, but yeah.
Well, you know what I mean, like AI.
That's very Mandelbrot-y.
Mandel broccoli.
I was about to say, I'm like, why isn't it just called Mendel broccoli?
See, what I wonder now is like, what particular evolutionary pressures and environmental factors made it look exactly like this? You know, I mean, a lot of plants have like subtle degrees of.
They evolved like that just to befuddle mathematicians.
I knew it. I knew it.
It's usually because patterns like that are like lowest effort, right?
It's lazy.
Well, that's the
usually.
point, right? A system will settle into the state of least energy, and so the growth pattern that requires the least sort of effort to make is the one that would be most attractive.
Yeah. You want to see a really scary one, Rosk? Actually, no, I'm not going to link that. There's one. It's like I think it's a certain kind of lotus. What's it called? It looks like it has eyes, basically. Can't remember what the hell it's called.
Oh, like how butterflies have like fake eyes on their wings?
Well, this one, it's like I don't know if it's like.
Or do you mean like potato eyes?
No, it's the Trypophobia plant.
Oh, no, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
It's got abscesses.
right. Nelumbo nucifera. It's a type of lotus. It's called the Sacred Lotus, and don't go to it because it looks like it looks like it has eyes staring at you out of little holes.
Yeah, that's just kind of gross.
It is. Yeah, nobody Google that.
It naturally reminds us of some kind of like skin or flesh infections.
Well, it also kind of reminds us of like wasp nests.
Yeah, I think that must be what it is. You know. And like a little nightmare feel to go with your stream, huh?
That's a trope.
we need something a little more exhilarating than watering down this temple. My heart palpitations are going from all the terrifying plants he's showing us. See, the Mendel broccoli that you showed us, I look at that and I keep thinking it would be something a company would come up with, or where they're like, we've created this super plant with math. It's the most GMO-infused, vitamin-forced, like, engineered plant we've ever come up with. A single serving of this will provide you 3 days of whole nutrition and keep you awake for 36 hours.
My God. We crammed 20 servings of plants into one vegetable, and boy, are you gonna regret it.
There's more protein in this one head of Mendel broccoli than there is in the entire cow.
You want to sit on the throne for an entire day? Eat this thing.
All right, I'm gonna move the thing.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Haha, no fall damage.
God, this thing's gigantic.
Boxer says, "What shouldn't we Google again, Jonas? What was the Holy Lotus or Sacred Lotus?
The Sacred Lotus, the Nelumbo nucifera. Don't Google it if you have like fear of like eyes or holes or eye holes or got creepypasta of any sort.
Trypophobia.
Trypophobia.
Wait, what is trypophobia?
Um, I guess that would be fear
Figurehead
of...
looks kind of like Bowser.
It's the uncopyrightable, distinct ripoff.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I just made up a word. I know triskaidekaphobia is the fear of the number 13.
I was about to be like, so, chat, what are your phobias? But I thought to myself, maybe we shouldn't... Maybe that's not a good
Yeah.
topic. What do you fear?
Tell me what you fear.
I mean, I won't... I'll be straight up. I am absolutely afraid of jellyfish and similar organisms. Like, those things scare the shit out of me.
Ants.
They don't scare me because I've only ever seen them behind glass.
That's fair.
I mean, I would probably develop a fear very quickly if I ran into one in the ocean.
Yeah, I mean, I've occasionally seen some when I was swimming in like the Pacific, and it's like you see one, there's gonna be more, and you want to get the fuck out. There's never just one, you just haven't seen the rest of them yet.
So my fear is ants, and I know exactly what caused it too, because I was like maybe 9, and there was a show on the Discovery Channel where they were talking about ants, and it was one of those ones where they have a whole bunch of dramatized shit to like try and get viewers in, even though it's like pseudoscience stuff.
Yeah.
One of the ones is they had a dramatized scene of a baby being eaten alive while the parents were in a tent in like the Amazon or something. It was eaten by like bull ants or something.
I think I remember that.
And he's just
I don't know
like,
if
you
it
see
was
the
that
parents like
show,
go
but
into
a
the tent
similar
and you
show.
hear the baby crying. You see like ants crawling around on something at the bottom of the screen. And I'm just like, yep, that's just gonna fuck me up for the rest of my life.
Nice. You know, the big ants are no joke, like fire ants, or soldier ants. But yeah, I don't know about the whole like baby eating thing.
Yeah, again, it's like the ants you would find in the jungle. That it's like, you know,
Yeah.
they have to be bred to be super strong in those kind of conditions.
I saw some big ones when I was living with Mom out in the desert, but I never saw ones like that.
Oh, Frederick. I was gonna say.
Like you learn to like check your shoes and stuff like that. Saw some black widows too.
But then there's like the plughead ants, and those just look silly to me.
Plughead?
I don't know I don't remember what they're actually called. Armorhead ants, where their head is just this giant disc.
I think I know which ones you're talking about. I don't know what they're called though.
It's literally so that they can retreat into their hidey hole or whatever in a dead tree trunk or something, and then just plug the hole with their head. That's just a big piece of armor.
Huh. Nature's weird.
Nature's very weird.
Yeah, Roshan, the thing is, I didn't learn until later that there are ways to handle them that can, like, if you handle them by the bell, usually they can't sting you. I didn't know that as a kid. But you gotta know what you're doing. I've seen these stupid, like, YouTube challenge videos where some kid will pick one up and lick it. So stupid.
Of course, nothing on the bell will affect you. It's all on the...
Yeah. Yeah.
The tentacles is where all the poison and the eyes are.
Yeah, that's where the party happens.
It's like the tentacles are actually the jellyfish. The bell part is actually just a flotation device.
Yeah, basically. I mean, the thing doesn't even have a nervous system.
Right.
But does that make jellyfish vegan?
I don't know.
Vegan police. Vegan police.
No vegan diet. No vegan powers.
Jellyfish is a vegan?
God. This is the biggest temple ever.
So yeah, I guess you already saw the statue in the middle, like, I guess it's supposed to be us? Or one of us?
I saw it
Yeah.
briefly before
You
we
see
cleaned
the
it.
pictures
I'll
of
take a look.
the power washers on the walls.
Right, that's
And
yeah.
the
It's
figure in the center has, like, the breathing mask on.
It's amazing.
And they also have like a... You're speaking of Super Mario Sunshine earlier, they have like a flood on their back sort of thing.
Yeah.
We've got the pseudo-Egyptian pose. That's awesome. Does the game state where the island is supposed to be exactly? Like, is it the Mediterranean or?
No, it's in America, I believe.
Okay.
I'd assume it's just somewhere off of the coast of New.
Yeah. The town is called Mucksville. I don't think it
Mucksville?
says... Yeah, but I don't believe it says what state it's in.
Are you all familiar with Vinland?
What? You've never been to Vinland?
Yeah, thank you. No, I sometimes just on a lark will Google stuff like pre-Columbian contact. You know, like theories about it, because there's all these like ideas that the like early Pacific Islanders might have made contact with South America because there were potatoes that genetically would point to that, stuff like that. And there's one confirmed settlement, North settlement in North America. It's like, I think it's in like, it's somewhere around, it's like around Newfoundland. And it's the only confirmed site where Norse folks settled before Columbus, and it was sometime around 1000 CE. I just think stuff like that is neat. But there's also a lot of like alleged contact, like stuff that's attested in the Viking sagas and stuff like that. Semi-mythical lands. There's stuff like that on like Irish myth too, about like legendary islands that some people think might have been,
there's more direct evidence of pre-Columbian contact. Like even, I think it was Egyptian pharaohs who were buried with trinkets that were from South America.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, kind of want to look that up now. I mean, I could easily believe it.
Yeah, go get Kari to start talking about it. I'm sure he'll never shut up. No, but that does sound interesting.
But yeah, there is evidence that trade at least occasionally happened between the Americas and the ancient world.
Yeah.
I doubt it'd be regular because that would be a very treacherous journey, no matter what you do.
That would be a long trip for bananas, or whatever.
The thought I have, and it's weird to describe it as this, but this is basically my fanon for real history, is that the fire giants from Norse mythology were just Africans that were like 6'1", and they were just like, they're huge!
They're giants!
Because they're all like 5 feet. And so they'd never seen a person more than 6 feet tall, and they were like, oh, there's something else. Dark skin, giant creatures. They're fire giants. They come from a land of heat and dryness.
I mean, when you learned that centaurs were based off a horse-riding people that the Greeks knew about, I wonder if that sort of thing happens in other mythologies.
Oh, were they like steppe steppe nomads, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm missing... Oh, I did miss some spots. Alright.
The unicorns are based off of somebody having the inability to describe what a rhino is.
I thought it was a narwhal. Was it a rhino?
Yeah, because they said rhino
there's
is a big horse with a horn, and then somebody drew a horse with a horn.
Yeah. Basically, it was a game of telephone that ended badly because somebody badly described a rhinoceros. But it's also possible that it was, a deer with a single horn, or it could have been any number of things that was just described badly as a horse with one horn.
The Serpard is an Egyptian mythical creature that was somebody trying to describe what a ferret is as a snake cat. And so somebody drew a tiger that had snake-like features.
Now, what I'm wondering is, what is Set supposed to be? He looks like... Is he an anteater?
I mean, they don't know. They just call him the Set animal.
Is this all done up here? I guess it is. Okay. Ooh.
I mean, if he is like an anteater or an aardvark or something, it's odd to consider that that's the animal associated with was basically the Lord of Evil.
Yeah.
It's like, what did Aardvarks ever do to you, man?
Well, now I'm trying to. Who was the Anteater, and you kind of connect that with the sort of like ancient trade stuff. Then there was a chance that Egyptian explorers or whoever ended up trading with the Egyptians thousands of years ago might have run into American megafauna, like anteaters, because those only went extinct like within the time the humans were on North America.
Huh.
So it's possible they ran into those and they thought them, monsters.
Yes, so.
And mammoths were still around during the Old Kingdom.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, didn't mammoths, like, persist on, like, that one Russian island until, like...
Cleopatra was alive when mammoths were still around.
That's New
Yeah.
Kingdom. Yeah, that's a while, yeah.
She rode them into battle. It was awesome.
So there's like a Cthulhu head on the back of this temple above the rear entrance.
It's just part of the lore, Miller. Just roll with it.
Oh, I'm trying to draw attention to it. Thanks, man.
Rare octopus feature.
Octopus. Putting up my quotation hands. Octopus feature. Uh-huh. I prefer to think of it that the temple has a Cthulhu-themed tramp stamp.
Cthulhu themed. I don't know.
Yeah, man, my Cthulhu-themed tramp stamp.
How you doing over there, chat?
I know another thing about pre-Columbian contact. There's like a stone in Oklahoma that supposedly has Norse runes on it.
Really? Oh. I wasn't playing.
Is that verifiable as being from
I don't
that
think
time?
I don't think it's verifiable, which is why it's not usually brought up. But if it was real, I mean, it is still conceivable that after Vinland basically dissolved, who knows where those Vikings ended up?
All those wacky Vikings. I mean, hey, I'll have to Google this later. Like, this is the sort of thing that just fascinates me. But
All right, everyone get in here and scrub the floor for all the little details.
okay. I mean, I'm sort of working on the wall, but if
There's just a million tiny things, and it's like being really meticulous.
okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, there's lots of little ones. All right, let me switch to stub. There we go.
He is trying to blast the atrium floor until it behaves.
Gotta get down.
You
in
stop
there.
that now. Stop having 0.1% left.
Oh man.
Try to get into the corners. That's where it's usually the dirt still.
Gotta get low.
Inside corners.
Where is it? Oh, there we go. I see some.
Do you? I'm blind. I see
There's a
nothing.
little bit in like the nook here of the mural. There we go. Let's see what else we got. I'm not bothered with the checklist. I'm just kind of eyeballing it up close.
Collector Canine is giving the put down on that Norse rune thing. They said there's a lot of holes in it. Not holes in the stone, but that
Holes
there's
in the
holes in the
theory.
story of it being actually like from Norse Vikings, pilgrims or whatever. All right, what have we left? Atrium ceiling wall,
I mean,
99%.
there's like the outside wall, but I don't know what all's left in
You press
inside.
escape and you can look at all the percentages of the individual things.
Yeah, we doing atrium ceiling wall, entrance walls, pyramid walls, the Pyramidion gem scrolls, and octopus wall niches.
Pyramidion gem, currently at 0%.
Is that up top?
I think that's the last thing we have to do. I think we have to get everything else done and then the gem will appear.
Gotcha. I'll be right back.
Only three
Alright, we're
things to
down
do,
to
huh?
only 3 things already.
3 big things.
Yeah.
It does take care of that then. Wow. Pyramidion gem.
Can't get the gem yet. You gotta do the walls first.
Oh.
Gem has to be the last one.
Oh, sneaky.
And the gem appears.
Oh, and if you look ahead or look above, you can see
What's all the noise?
we're being harangued by an evil supervillain.
Yeah, we cleaned his plane once.
All right. So
There we
out?
go.
Do we have to get off before the island explodes?
I was not going to play the full thing.
Only Federick's.
Man. Amazing. Well, job well done.
Or
Yeah. So
superhero.
anyway, the evil supervillain tries to grab the Pyramidion gem. The guys in the UFO that were time travelers knock him away and send him careening into the ocean, and we save the day.
I like how this just went to like straight up, like sci-fi, like
Mhm.
era spanning sci-fi.
The
You know,
gem is able to stabilize the volcano, and it does not, in fact, destroy the world.
makes perfect sense.
So, yay, I guess.
Yeah,
Yay.
yeah.
Yay.
Hooray!
Ray, it was Ray. Nice view from up here. I'm just gonna like
Frederick's got the gnome.
dive off the side because no fall damage. Whee! It won't let me go in the ocean, right? Like it'll stop me. Okay, yeah.
Only one way to find out.
Wow, Rick's got the trident cleaner.
Going around testing to see if they have their invisible walls up everywhere.
Probably.
We will check, and we will try to break them.
I mean,
There were those that we could jump over in the desert.
oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, because they were at like a 1 degree angle, and you could just walk up them.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
I wonder, actually.
Ooh, there's something here. Kind of bounce on this rock. Kristen Wolf says, "Gotta clean the ocean."
Yeah, it's all salty.
Gotta replace it with fresh water.
Ah!
Says, "Is it wasting water if it's being shot out into the ocean?" I mean,
So,
making it potable isn't free.
so we've beaten the game, right? Or
Yes, this is the last. This is the last level.
so what do we do now?
No.
Still haven't done all the levels.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want
Alright.
to.
What else?
What remains?
Let's go free play.
All right, so I'm leaving the co-op game.
We haven't done the treehouse.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Invite, 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 invite.
Mm.
Okay, so the locations have like little addresses on them. They're in Muckingham is the city.
Muckingham.
There's another location called the Great River County National Park. I guess it's nearby. And then the Lost Palace we were just at is labeled somewhere in the Pacific Ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also a thing called the Maku Aito Desert. Maoko Aito Desert.
Ugh. Steps very complicated. You getting the scrum or not? Can't even tell. I wonder if real power washing is as much fun.
No Bios Club, people. By the way, I got that today. I gotta frame it. Whee!
Yeah, I saw that.
Do, do, do.
I don't have any cool Rick art. Jeez.
Dee, dee, do, 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 do.
Yeah, I don't have any prints of Cole Rick art,
Yeah. I don't
but I
know if
count
it's-
every time he's made something for something I've asked of him, like for Dogman or something, or Game Jams or something, to be a piece of Rick art I got.
Yeah. Oh, Miller, I need to poke you about dice at some point.
Okay.
We should definitely talk about that because I need to like pick a day and just start rocking some stuff for you.
Mm-hmm.
Scheduling is like everything for me. If I don't schedule, then I just melt into a puddle of lazy.
I need to finally pick up the pen on that and actually get stuff done.
Yeah,
Every time I've
jeez.
given it time recently. Well, it's not that I've not been giving it time. It's just every time I've been giving it time as of late has been like project management stuff.
Well, you know the thing is like with something like Game Jam, the deadline is like the super powerful motivator. It's like Mission Impossible. It's it's the ticking clock. Like that will instantly motivate the human brain. But when you take that away, it's like okay, now I have to sort of mesh all this with with an indefinite time frame and all the other
Yeah,
responsibilities.
then you briefly think, well, maybe I should just do that all the time, and then I'm like, oh, I can't keep up that pace all the time.
No.
I would die. I would
I would
literally
die.
die.
Yeah, it's not healthy to do it like that all the time. Although I'll tell you something, I have at some workplaces that were like that, where they tried to just keep us always, come on, people, let's go, and it's just like, it's no good. It's just super stressful.
Yeah, my thing with those kind of companies is like if you're rushing for the sake of rushing, then it's no good. But if it's rushing because like if you have good explanations for why your deadlines are so tight, and you make it clear that no, these deadlines are tight because they're fitting into this bigger structure, and like there's a reason for these things.
Yeah, like
Then
there's
it's
some
going to be a lot
indication.
better. But if it's just like I'm just going to sit here and keep whipping you until you do what I tell you, then
I mean, when I was working at an art store 20 years ago, an art store, which is not what you think of as like a high, like a high stress, high speed environment. The boss would come in and berate us for being too slow about, like, he'd take the price gun and be like, let me show you how you do it, and then he'd like price a bunch of products really fast, like line them up and be like, ooh, look at that, and I'm like, and I'm just like, really, Jerry, seriously, um, working hard, are you hardly working? Ooh, that's how he sounded.
he had to enunciate everything he did with an ooh.
Yeah, no, he yeah. Well, and when he was demonstrating how awesome he was and like how good he was at like doing business or being efficient or whatever, being a boss, he would sometimes punctuate it with ooh, He also had a fake tan and would drive up in a really like unnecessarily swanky car.
He sounds like a tool.
Yeah, he didn't really. He was never really into like taking over the family business, so he would just pop in to try and motivate us, quote unquote. Most of the day-to-day stuff was handled by his brother Chip, who was like completely different in demeanor. Chip was like really resigned and like chill and zen because like he hated his job, but he knew he'd be inheriting it because Jerry didn't want to do it. Like it was like day and night. It was great. Jerry would like, because we were an art store near Hollywood, we would sometimes, like, Jerry would like try and sell like expensive pens to executive types or like, B-grade celebrities or, just rich Angelinos in general, like the high-end like Waterman pens he used to sign contracts and shit like that. So he'd be in there for that. He'd be in there for like special pen orders and stuff. And then as soon as he could bolt, he'd be gone. It was hilarious. I'm pretty sure he would like go straight to the golf course or something. Like he had that sort of golf course look, like the salmon pink collared shirt and the Ray-Bans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good times.
I always found it very weird that the guy that owned one of the restaurants he used to work at would not be in the restaurant during the day. Instead, he'd be out, like, doing Uber driving.
I'm
like,
sure
that's how he would spend most of his time most days. And I'm like, you really couldn't be doing anything better with your time.
I'm
like,
sure
Uber driving seems like bottom of the barrel. You have no other options to make some money.
I don't know. I mean, I knew one guy who just really loved driving. Maybe it's maybe it taps into that impulse.
People who really love driving but cannot afford race cars.
I guess. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Boxer.
Jerry!
I once called Jerry.
What are you doing there, Jerry? Nothing, Seinfeld. Doing nothing.
God.
Whatever fucking Constanza, that's it. Can't even fucking remember their names. Seinfeld, another one of those things was before my time, but that doesn't even make me like young or something.
My grandma really liked Seinfeld. Okay, I definitely cannot reach that. Let me just focus on the steps.
Now I'm thinking, is Breaking Bad just the millennial version of The Sopranos?
Yeah.
Sure, I guess. I was never a huge Sopranos fan either. I know, blasphemy.
All that same prestige TV kind of stuff.
I haven't watched The Sopranos much, but I would say no. It only gets something like that after a certain point, though. I get the comparisons there, though.
I guess the comparison just kind of starts and ends at popular TV show crime thriller.
Well, I can't really say, but yeah, there's family wars and that kind of thing is sort of Soprano-ish like.
Oh, I've got infinite multi-purpose. Let's use that shit.
Yeah, free play.
Is that working? How well is that working?
Not at all.
Not as good as I thought. Let me see if I do I have infinite wood cleaner, plastic, metal. Oh, I sure do. Okay, let's just do that then. Let me switch to stabby.
It's very weird. I seem to not be able to click on anything in the menus.
There we go. That's the stuff. I probably should have checked cleaner availability before I started all this, but oh well.
Oy vey.
Oy vey, indeed. Or as the Scandinavians say, ufta.
Lufta, lufta.
Exactly.
Were you using multipurpose?
Oh, I'm using wood cleaner.
Okay.
Multi doesn't seem to work quite as well on this.
Well, yeah, because it's wood.
Right.
You look in the top left, it says what material it is under the part name.
Have I ever talked about the worst job I ever had?
Nope, I don't
Depends.
think-
What's the worst job you ever had?
Was
The
it the
UPS
clerk
store.
one where you kept volunteering to work on weekends and stuff?
No, well, that's a contender, but no, the worst job I ever had was the UPS store because the management was virtually non-existent. There was so much drama that could have been spared by a little bit of organization. Basically, originally the UPS store, as I call it, was mailboxes, etc. And when UPS took over, they kind of they imposed a lot of, I think, unrealistic expectations on everyone. There was a whole seminar that we were all forced to attend where they just outlined, the team vision, et cetera, and there were these quotas, and we were encouraged to basically lie to the customers to upsell UPS shipments, and it was just like, I'm trying to give an example, like. They were convinced that I'm talking about my particular store. They were convinced that the employees, of which I was one, were stealing from the cash register. So they installed cameras, and they had us they forced us to enter combination sequences for every single transaction, and then we had to count the money twice at the end of the day, and sign this little thing certifying that we counted. It got really ridiculous. And everyone hated everyone else. It was epically horrible. I wanted to burn. I wanted to save my UPS shirt and burn it at the end of the day. At the end of the job, but that probably wouldn't have gone well since it was all polyester. Probably would have been a nice toxic mess.
Yeah, it would have been a goopy, melty thing. It wouldn't have caught flame.
But yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
I've been, I worked plenty of jobs where a couple people don't like each other, but at that job, everyone didn't like each other. I had a coworker named Mel who literally like pulled off his shirt and while he was arguing with the branch manager, pulled off his shirt and threw it on the ground and like cussed him out. And then the branch manager Mihir, after Mel stormed out, the branch manager Mihir turned to me and said, "You're a witness, okay? You're going to be the witness when I take him to court." I'm like, "Okay, sure." The court case never actually happened.
How about that?
Yeah, so bad. Also, one of my other coworkers at that store would sometimes apparently sell like merch, like jewelry and stuff out of the back door of the store. I don't know. I never I was never there when she did. I'd be in the front. She'd have me stay in the front when she did that, and I don't know what was going on, and I just never asked. Shit like that. It was ridiculous. Although the other one you mentioned, the job where I was voluntarily working weekends, that might, now that I think of it, that might actually be the worst. Although that one, I actually, in a kind of a messed up way, I did take pride in it because, I was theoretically helping the patients that we served, and that made me feel better than just, the kind of like angry customers we get at the UPS store. Because people would often come to us when, they needed to ship something and they either wanted to save money, were late, or both. People seem to have this idea that we'd be cheaper than the post office. And it's like, well, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Okay, except this is a privatized parcel service and not a public one.
Right. A private has one out to make a profit. So, yeah.
Hear that, Trump? The Postal Service is not out to make a profit. It's a public service. It's not fucking business. That was one of the ones I'm just like, what? That's just stupid. Of all the things I don't agree with you on, that one's just, unintelligent. Why does it need to be, turn a profit?
Yeah.
Anyway. I'm trying to think. I definitely had,
There we go.
my first two jobs I had were probably my worst, but also they were my first two jobs, so it's just meh. No.
My first job was fantastic. I loved my first. My first job was working for a newspaper. All I had to do, I was a copy editor, like the junior copy editor. All I had to do was just key stuff in. It was so easy because I could type it, 100 words per minute, thanks to Mux and stuff like that.
Cheater.
Yeah, no, that job was a piece of cake. The thing that forced me to quit was that the paychecks started bouncing.
Oh my.
Yeah, I felt really bad because I liked the boss. He was just hitting on really hard times. This was in the 90s, and he kept telling me just hang on for a couple more weeks, it'll be fine. He said that to me several times, and I'm like, Steve, I really wish I could stay, but your paychecks keep bouncing. Sorry, dude. And then I moved on to the art store.
Yeah, I started as pizza delivery driver. That was lame.
Yeah.
Everybody was just kind of a bitch.
Yeah, that's probably not a job that gets a lot of respect, I imagine.
No. At the very least, I was working at Papa John's, which is is a bit more of an expensive pizza brand, so the tips were good sometimes.
Yeah.
Except for
Well.
those times where I had to deliver to coked out people at the motels.
Ah.
That happened a couple times.
So when folks are just high, it's not so bad. But I can only imagine that coked out folks must be a little lot to deal with.
Definitely had one call me later and say, "How dare I yell and scream at him?" While I threw his pizza at him, and I'm just like, manager is like, "What the hell did you do?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
I remember
I've never had this is like 4 months into my thing. I'm like, I've never had like a bad thing. Why would I like go off on this random guy?
That happened to me with one early customer at the UPS store where it was right on Christmas, which is, everyone is always horribly stressed around Christmas. And like I made the mistake of sort of tossing the pen on the counter, not like aggressively, but just like a few inches, and she went off on me about how I threw the pen at her.
Why am I not allowed to put the ladder down?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're holding it with your teeth. No.
It looks like it's
What are you
stuck to
doing?
your head. Like that's how it looks from my perspective.
Can you not press F to place it?
I'm pressing F a lot. F is not working.
Try standing up
I can't
instead of
stand up.
crouching.
Can you let go of it, Rick?
Hmm?
Can you let go of it?
No. Nothing's working.
That's
I press escape. Nothing happens.
from our POV. It just sort of looks like you're crouched around. You're crouched and sort of like crawling around with the ladder stuck to your head.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're holding onto it by just purely biting down on one of the rungs.
Mm-hmm.
What's left? Jesus. Hold on. Let me take a look at the list.
Roof trim.
Bastions, lanterns, window
Hate
frames,
roof trim. This is one of the ones that takes forever.
roofs.
Also, did we do all the stuff under the house?
I'm kind of making a pass under there now, so I can spot anything.
Okay.
Squat down here. It's looking pretty good.
Fascias. Where are the fascias? What the hell's a fascia?
That is a really good question.
Fascia is on the front of the house.
Oh, there's some grime. All right, I might be able to get this. If I can't, I might need one of you.
These fascias are good, so there must be. Well, wait, what?
Shit.
Oh, because it was cleaned.
I don't think I'm able to get those.
Lanterns, 11 out of 12.
Can I get this?
Oh, here we go.
Who's got like triple extra long? Because there's some crap down here.
Not me. Father.
Hold on, let me get down there in a sec.
Actually, let me see. Did I get... No, there's still some left. There's definitely some left, like tiny little crags. I'm not quite high enough. Let me get the platform. Hang on.
Well, Jonas, I'm sure there's websites where you can buy stuff for that.
Yeah. Why is there a camera over here? Hang on, let me see if I can just kind of...
I suddenly stand up. And I can suddenly put the ladder down. Okay.
So don't grab the ladder while crouched.
Right.
I guess.
Right, Jonas, where?
Like right here. Like it's like 99% right here. Actually, wait, maybe I got... No, there are definitely some little spots. Like tiny little spots. Just get like the
You don't
extra
see
one.
them. Like I'm hovering over them and it looks all clean.
Vertical
Like there's
house.
nothing in the progress bar.
Did I get
Wait,
them
there's
all?
one here. This
Okay.
middle joist.
Beautiful.
Vertical trim. Vertical trim.
One more window frame.
Frederick asks, "Hey guys, did you see the footprints?" I did not see the footprints.
Yeah, there are.
Oh yeah, they're footprints and they're big.
Could it
They're
be?
big. They're big footprints. You know.
Could it be belong to some sort of man ape creature of mythical
Impossible.
significance?
Maybe a man bear pig.
God. Oh, where the hell is it?
I can't scroll down in
The
the
upper
menu. Can
house.
someone else tell me what else is there?
We're almost there. Roof trims, lower house walls, lower deck joists, lower deck undersides, steps, upper deck joists, upper deck rim joists,
The
vertical.
vertical house trims. It says 15 out of 17, but I don't see where the last ones are.
Yeah.
It says, oh, they're right above the door. Okay. Upper deck.
Kyle is rating us with a party of 5. Hi, Kyle.
Hello.
Rim joist. Where's the last rim joist?
Steps. All right, so everything's now on the upper deck.
Oh, the regular
All
upper deck
upper decks
joist
are
is
from
on
here.
the bottom underside
Right.
of it.
Right.
Ah, okay.
Oh, it's clean, so there's just one more rim joist.
Yeah, but where is it?
That is a darn good question.
It's not glowing for me. I'm trying to find it.
I know.
I'm just strafing what I can.
Rim joist.
Oh, found it. It's by under this tree trunk here.
Oh, this
Oh.
one. Okay.
Here we go. 100% clean.
All right.
Yay!
Uh,
Clean, clean, clean. Clean, 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 clean.
Feels good.
Clean,
Feels
clean,
good.
clean, clean.
now to clean my room. I like when you use the red spray. You can push a person.
I don't think we've cleaned the frog boat together.
So which one?
The mayor's boat.
I don't think so. We can do
no,
that one in 15 minutes.
Yeah,
All right.
pretty short.
It's a boat and it's not going anywhere and
Sorry.
it's dirty as a something something.
It's a dirty dinghy.
That's a dirty dinghy right there, Dinkums.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
That'll be the best one for this plastic. That does a trick.
Well, again, it should say the material when you hover over it or when you look at it.
Oh yeah, plastic.
Yeah, Kyle. This game has had co-op for a while. It's only recently, though, hit 1.0.
It's still got some tiny little glitches.
Got some pretty
Yeah,
big glitches too.
Yeah. It's clearly an inexperienced team, but you know what? It's okay.
It's a fun time killer.
We get to clean virtual dirt. This fulfills all our dopamine needs.
Once you're done cleaning in this game, you want to clean your house for real.
Yeah, and then
you get to have all the satisfaction of doing your chores while still procrastinating on all your chores.
So get out there and start cleaning after you watch the stream.
we need like bill payment simulator or just like bachelor apartment simulator.
Clean your room simulator.
Well, they've got unpacking simulator.
Yes, actually, I forgot about
Yes,
that.
but Unpacking is a good game, though. It has a good story to it.
Oh, that's right. There's like secret fields.
Yeah.
Where's the ladder?
Near the front of the boat right now.
Getting an urge for junk food.
No, don't.
Well, I mean,
See, if you have an urge for something like that, my suggestion, like an urge for potato chips or something,
yeah, or just whatever salt. I guess. I mean, I could just I have like.
go get some banana chips.
Yeah, well, I've got like baby dills and like carrots and stuff like that. I could go get them, but I still want to. I just want to wine.
I've been trying to get them.
Would you like a cheese to go with that wine, sir?
Jeez. Wow, we're already at 84%.
Yeah. Told you it wouldn't be a long one. In fact, it might not be long enough.
I'm gonna switch to short.
No, I think we'll bake it.
Oh, that's glass. Let me get some more glass cleaner. Glass. There we go. That's the stuff.
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm too
Nice.
close.
Look at all these
I
dings.
would argue that maybe like 20 to 30% of this game's success is literally just that ding noise. It is a what is it called? The lever that the rats press to get food.
Well, like the Skinner box.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, window frame is metal.
You hear that ding and you're like, yeah, number go up.
Success. Ding. You got money.
Ding. My number go up.
You got money. You get paid for this. Ding.
Satisfies that ancient deep-seated primator to clean boats.
Every ding you
I was
hear.
thinking about it, Jonas, and if you want to play a business expense simulator, like EVE Online exists.
Oh God, you know I would.
Not business simulator, that's libertarian simulator.
That's abusing the money simulator. All the money is made up, and people are going to take advantage of that. I didn't play EVE much, honestly, but the concept of the game is something I really like. It was one of the reasons why I was looking for like an infinite MMO. I was like, EVE can go on forever until everybody's bankrupt somehow.
You know, I sat down with the pencil and paper when I was playing Walk Fu, and tried to calculate how long it would take the average gamer. You know, the kind of person who doesn't have the whole day to play. Like if you went 3 hours a day, how long it would take to get some of the really long term rewards, and it's like years and years. You know, which I guess is the point. But there were seasonal armors and stuff you could only get if you went on rates every day or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess
That's
that's
pretty
just,
much.
that's just
That's
like every day.
pretty. Yeah, it's pretty much like everything I was gonna say.
You got to give content for different kinds of people, and some people don't have anything better to do than to play your MMO.
I guess, yeah. Like if you have like a sit down job or something like security guard, then you just that's what you do. You just grind all day or something.
Well,
Or if
yeah.
you're a trust fund kid and you literally don't have to work for your entire life.
Well, it sucks for people that are playing an MMO late though, because how are you gonna get out of that stuff that somebody's been playing for years to get? And that's what that converts the purpose of it. Like, what if somebody decides to become a collector all of a sudden in, I don't know, World of Warcraft? You're too late.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get to experience the joy of having it, at the same time as everyone else. But I mean, I guess you can still get it, unless the server shuts down before you have a chance to.
Or if it's like Destiny 2, where they literally remove content because the game's gotten too big.
It sucks. What's left?
Let's see. Cleats.
Cabin walls, gold trims, poles.
Did you say cleats, GC?
Yeah, that's what it says. Cleats.
Yeah, this boat plays soccer.
There we go. Gold trim, cabin wall, and cleat.
That's where I get the gold trim. Ah. Why can't I climb ladder?
There we go.
Oh, whoops.
Where even is these things? What even is these things?
Cleats, one of two.
What
Well, we
even
know
is
there's two
anything?
of them.
There we go.
That was 0 of them.
There we go.
Oh, cool.
10 minutes to midnight.
Easy
We have time
peasy.
for one more short one.
Oh my god. All right, fine.
Bird farm? That I heard.
Did you say bird farm?
That's what I thought I heard.
Bird up.
Do not farm the bird. The bird will cry.
Have we done the supervillain jet?
No.
think so.
I mean,
The
That-
super
you know-
villain.
Didn't even know there was one.
All right.
yeah. See, it's a jet, and then it's got like a laser on the bottom.
All right, let me
Also
get the metal.
anti-gravity boosters.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, joining out.
Aryan technology.
Did you say Aryan technology?
Alien, but like with a accent.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Oh, that's not working. It's probably not working because we're not using the soap nozzle.
Under the armpits. Under the wheels.
Under the armpits?
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
The wing under the wing.
The wing
Joints.
pits,
Yeah. It's
Those-
they're not wing wheels, they're armpits.
smelly wing pits. You know where that.
Ew.
That's how you know the plane's been working extra hard.
Yeah. When they flex, it's a armpit flex.
God.
Plane's got a flex too, you know.
You ever see those OCs on the that are like plane characters?
Oh, aeromorphs.
Is that what they're called? Is that how it works?
I think
Yes,
so.
that's what they're called.
Nice.
Oh, see, somebody cleaned a death ray. Okay.
Yeah, It's funny. There were a lot more of those in like brony stuff than there are just in general furry.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why. Yeah. Maybe it's just people are attracted to the idea of aviation and flight, and so they're like, ah, yes, Pegasi, and then aeromorphs as like a more weird version of it, or sometimes just aeromorphs are like the shit posty version of
The
Pegasi.
people just think airplanes are super sexy.
I mean, the way they draw them, it's just like a robot dragon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Kind of. Okay, that's not working. I need to get up
Ding,
there.
ding, 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 ding.
There's the ladder. Oh,
We have a wiener.
I'm sorry, did you say?
Simpsons.
Oh, okay. I misheard you.
Simpsons did it first.
Yeah,
Simpsons did power washing simulations first.
they sold you an elephant too.
Wouldn't be shocked.
I don't know if they ever had power washing. It was the ice pushing thing was like what Homer did on that one episode.
Oh yeah.
Plow King or whatever it was.
If it was anything past about season 9, I probably haven't seen it because I just kind of gave up.
No,
Well, I
Plow
mean-
King was early.
That was an
I
early
think.
one.
Yeah, Plowkey was very early.
I don't think it was very early.
I think it was like season 3, season 4.
No. I think Plow King was like season 6.
Oh, Jack.
All right. Oh, come on. Climb the ladder. Come on, you can do it. There
Mr.
we
Plow
go.
is the 9th episode of season 4.
I was only one season away. Shoot.
The world was like, you're both wrong. It's in the middle.
There we go.
Alas, Rick, we are not nerdy enough.
I guess not. I have not memorized the episode order of Classic Simpsons.
Yeah.
How could you? You betray you and your people.
My people, I'm Canadian. Rick's American. Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
you see, if you're Canadian, tell me the plot for every episode of Cyber 6.
Let's see. That's gonna take some time.
How many seasons did the raccoons last?
Okay, that one I can't answer, sorry. I used to
Did you
watch
see-
that.
If you're really Canadian, name every moose.
We don't have mooses where I'm at, sorry. I know about them, but we don't have them down here. I could probably name almost every duck, though. Let's see here. Oh, we have lots of ducks
There's
down there.
Moose, and then there's Moose A, and then there's Moose B, and then there's Moose C.
There's
And then there's-
Frank.
Oh, you're just using different accents, Miller. Stop lying.
There's Morton.
Hey, I'm not
What?
lying about nothing, eh? I'm up there from Saskatchewan, you know?
You
You gotta get up there in Saskatchewan, you get the real moose up there. Not these piddling little 500 dudes that go around, Toronto and stuff. No, you get the real ones. The 3-ton ones that turn your pickup truck over if they feel a little horny.
Is that a thing?
I don't
No.
know.
I hope that's not
Like
a
it's-
thing.
I'm just guffawing.
he's flying, 100% flying. He's just using his accent to sound Canadian.
I'm just imagining, like, never mind. Never mind.
Canadian Miller Goose.
Yeah, that's what he was thinking of.
Yeah.
Certainly not extrapolating anything else I was talking about.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna I'm gonna move the ladder to one of the wings real quick. So pop that sucker right
Yeah, I'm one.
there.
Some.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what we're missing. I think Vegas got it.
All right, there we go.
Tailwind.
There's some. Oh, there's a lot. All right.
Oh, the wings? I thought I cleaned the wings.
You gotta make sure to like really get into those
Looks some crannies right here.
Alright.
jet joints.
All right, there we go. Oh, there's a little spot right there. There we go. Is there more? All right, that's good. What's left? Cockpit sensors?
Hydraulic pipes.
The hell are the cockpit sensors?
These little diddly bits that are on the cockpit.
Yeah, these little.
Those things? Okay.
You know, the who's the jangles, the what's the bitsus,
The wajiggies. Get it right.
the wajiggies.
The wajiggies.
Read the chat for a bit. Here we go. Aha. What else are we missing?
Don't know.
I don't think this plane is safe at all to fly. There's no backup power unit.
There's no Metal Gear. Another cockpit sensor. Huh.
Static wick?
Some of these things sticking out at the
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it's these little like antenna looking things that stick off the flaps. I assume it's for like wicking away static charge that accumulates on the surface of the ship. Eh.
fuselage set. Fuselage wiring. There it is.
Ah, there you go.
All right. Beautiful.
Now let's go all here and sit on the couch that they left here for us conveniently and watch television.
That sounds like a plan.
Oh, dudes.
Waterproof television.
Casey's on TV.
Gotta clean all that dirty programming.
Mm-hmm. We've got to sanitize the channels.
Saturday morning cartoons got to come back on. Let's wash them back on.
I miss Saturday morning.
I miss it too. I don't even know if we have Saturday morning cartoons anymore, honestly. Well, they have to.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason why you can't.
I mean,
just, like,
they have cartoons all the time now. It's
yeah, that's the thing that killed it. It's like there's no
They
more
have Teen Titans Go all the time now.
Yeah.
with on demand. There's no point in having like a particular time slot and a ritual surrounding it. But I still miss it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's still good cartoons being made, but yeah, a lot of them are like streaming service stuff.
Yeah.
Like apparently, Amphibia is a recent one that was really good. Owl House.
I loved Owl House. Owl House is amazing.
I haven't watched that yet. I gotta watch it sometime.
Yeah,
that's on my to-watch list.
They took some risks with Owl House. Like there is some like GLBT representation.
What?
Yeah, for real.
Wild.
And just in general, it was they had a surprising amount of occult stuff for a casual kids Disney series,
Which is almost certainly why it was canceled a season early.
Yeah, probably sure. And I don't mean just like bed knobs and broomstick stuff. I mean like sigils and stuff like that, you know?
Mm-hmm. And then there was like Over the Garden Wall, which you watched recently, Rick.
Yes.
Oh, God.
I watched that when it came out. But...
You know, Stoker was bugging me for the longest time to see it. And he's like, you'll like it. Trust me, you'll like it. And I'm like, no, this looks stupid. And like, I didn't know. You know, I had no idea. You look at it from the outset, you think, oh, it's just some Cartoon Network thing. But no, there's a lot more going on there, and holy shit. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. It's not a light watch though. You think it is, but it's not.
I mean,
No, it's. I would say.
It's
I
still
think
pretty light. It's funny.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I mean,
It just when it gets toward near the end, it's like, wow, okay.
yeah.
I was saying, yeah, it's good kids horror, which is a thing that does not get made very often.
I did not recognize Elijah Wood in that role. It was weird for me to see his name, but yeah, it was good. Go check it out.
Watching that soccer ball, is he?
Oh yeah.
PowerWash Soccer Simulator. Nah. Oh, now you're just having a water fight again.
I think I got the ball stuck in the corner.
Mm.
Oh wait, there we go.
Personally, I think Rick's cheating with the free with the free Trident water hose against Miller's one hose.
Yeah.
I think it's
Rude.
any more forceful than the one. But yeah.
All right, out here, but I hope you guys enjoyed the washing simulator. It was fun to wash things tonight before bed. And
Yeah, it was good. Felt it was good, clean fun.
cleansing.
It was good. Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah,
All right.
cleanse those foul dirt.
Yeah, we've purged the filth.
Urges.
All right. Catch tomorrow night for more things.
Mhm.
And in the meantime, sweet dreams.
Are made of
And-
these.
Yeah. Who am I to
That's-
disagree?
Sweet dreams are made of cheese.
Jeez.
But stay
Good
away
night,
from that
folks.
broccoli. Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Right.
Bye-bye.